Hi, I'm back. And what do you think of this hair? I'm going to tell you something about this hair. This is throwback hair. This wig is Scorpio, and it is from the Revlon wigs. And I'm going to tell you something. This is the first ever wig that I ever purchased. And I purchased this wig 9 years ago. This is what she looks like 9 years later. I'll turn around so you can get like better views, sort of. What do you think? Um, this is from my right side. Mm, wait, my gird. Oh, excuse me. This is from my left side, and this is the back of Scorpio. Now, when I purchased her, my spot, the spot that I had in the back, was becoming more visible. I was using, it was when I first started using Topic. Um, the Topic worked wonderfully on the spot. I didn't really have a lot of thinning here yet, but it was mostly in the back. I also had another like wiglet that I purchased later on that had a headband, but it really looked very obvious. Um, I ended up ordering this wig. I ordered it, I believe I ordered it from either Vogue Wigs or wigs.com because I did go on to order two more Scorpios and I have since donated them. So it's either Vogue Wigs or wigs.com that I ended up buying Scorpio from. This is the dark brown color because I didn't want to go with the color that was as dark as my natural hair. And the reason why I chose Scorpio was because at the time I was wearing my bio hair in a bob. And let me tell you what I had to go through to get my bio hair to look similar to this was a painstaking process because my hair normally is very curly, wavy, frizzy. So I would have to wash my hair. I would have to condition my hair for an hour. Then, after I rinse the conditioner out, I would take big rollers and I would roll my hair. We're not done yet. Then I would take each section out and blow dry each section. Then I would put my hair back in rollers so that my hair would dry like smoothly. Then don't even get me started with the bangs. I would have to take a big brush and I would have to like run it down. I swear part of the reason why I think I got skin cancer was from the heat from the blow dryer with the many years of bangs that I had. So that's what I would have to do. Then, after I took the rollers out, I would have to take like Frizzies or another product, smooth that all over, and I was good to go. The only good thing about this was that my hair was so thick and so dry that I was able to go a week without washing my hair. Don't judge. If you have hair like that, you know what I'm talking about. You can get away with it and it's not a big deal. So, after looking at wigs, and this like 9 years ago, wigs were not what they are now. I don't think 9 years ago, or I can't recall seeing the choices that you have now. So when I went on, I looked at various bobs and I kept going back to Scorpio. I knew nothing about lace front wigs back then. I knew nothing about like monoparts. I didn't know anything. The only thing that I knew was that I really liked the looks of this wig. So I ordered her. And when I put her on, like in the house, in the privacy of my own home, I felt really good because I really liked the way she looked. But I was petrified to wear her outside. And I remember one weekend I went out to Long Island to see my sister, and we were in the car, and my niece was like, Aunt Kathy, is that a wig? And I kind of felt bad. Not like I wasn't angry at my niece or anything. She's a kid. I mean, what is it? Kids are kids. They're really honest. And I was like, yeah, it is because like I'm losing my hair. And then she just turned around and she said, you know what? It looks nice, Aunt Kathy. So I was kind of happy about that because what I thought was going to be like, oh no, turned out to be really good. Out of the mouths of babes. But I was still a little bit nervous. After that weekend, I was kind of a little bit nervous about wearing Scorpio out in public. And then I decided one day to wear her to work at the job that I had. At the time, I was working for a financial company in Trooper, Pennsylvania. The site since closed. That's why I stopped working there. And I wore it into work. And a couple of the women that I worked with said, wow, your hair looks really good. Did you get a cut? And I was like, no, I'm wearing a wig. And they were like, no way, it looks really good, Kathy. So I was kind of easing into it a little bit more, but I still felt funny. I don't know why I felt like funny because I was really getting compliments, and the compliments that was getting were they seemed pretty sincere. Now, when I look at this wig, I'm looking at the part, and yeah, you know what? It doesn't have the parting space that the lace front wigs have. It doesn't have like a lot of the qualities that really expensive wigs have. But I'll tell you, the luster on this is great because this was never an overly shiny wig. It's got a nice luster, but it's not like this particular color is not shiny. The cap has remained extremely comfortable. The only manipulation that I ever did on this wig was just to like trim the bangs just a little bit. That's it. There was nothing else that I needed to do. In fact, I now, my gird, I'm sorry. I should never have had that saucy song last night with dinner because and that wine. Oh God. Um, even water is giving me heartburn today. So anyway, back to Scorpio. I'm actually thinking of ordering another one in a lighter color. I mean, this has remained a bestseller over the years, and I can understand why. This wig is 9 years old, like it's 9 years old. It's lasted more than like many of my other wigs. And the ends have never like the ends have never dried out. It has remained consistently nice. I've had years where I've taken it out and worn her. Then I've had years where I put her away and ignored her. Then I've had more years where I took her. And this is really gross, but I have never even washed this wig yet. And when I paid for her 9 years ago, I believe I may have gotten her for $79, which back then, like for my first wig, I was like, wow, that's a lot of money for a wig. But look how like she's lasted really nicely. So my suggestion is if you are new to wigs or if you are thinking about wigs or if your hair has started to thin in the back and or actually any other place and you're kind of on the fence about which kind of wig to get, I'm going to strongly suggest going to either like wigs.com or Vogue Wigs or Ace Wigs. I think Ace Wigs sells this, I'm not too sure. Brand name wigs, any one of the reputable wig companies out there and compare price points and compare the availability of different colors and look at pictures. see if there's any other reviews about Scorpio. I believe I left a review on one of the sites. I can't even remember. But I think for the money, this is a great, 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 great way to introduce yourself into the world of wigs. I mean, the bob, it's a beautiful bob. It's almost a true China chop. I am such a bob person. And when I look at this, the more I look at it, I'm like, why didn't I wear this wig more when I first started my hair loss journey? Because I'm telling you, for a wig that isn't a lace front and for a wig that really doesn't have like great parting space, this is fabulous. There is permatease, but not a lot, but I happen to like that. So, that's it. So, if you are interested in Scorpio, I suggest that you do your research on her. And honestly, I think that for a first wig, this is an absolutely beautiful choice. So that's it. Bye bye from me. Bye bye from my first wig. Bye bye this wig. And if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. And if you enjoy my videos, subscribe because that keeps me going. You know what I mean? And that's it. Take care. Have a lovely day and enjoy life.